Season of Discovery's future might have changed forever, for better or for worse, after this change. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and let's get into it. So, yesterday, Blizzard announced that GDKPs are no longer going to be allowed in Season of Discovery. But what are GDKPs? Essentially, it's a system of, random player raids where people go in, they, a big item drops, and people bid on it. The person with the biggest bid gets the item, and then that gold is distributed to other people in the raid. That way, people are getting their gear, but also the people are getting gold from their efforts and their time spent in the raid. So it's honestly a very good system. It incentivizes people to POG even after they actually have done the raid, even after they are fully geared, and they can just continue playing the game over and over again and having fun and showing how much damage they can do. But problem is that a lot of the people that go to these GDKPs and buy those items, where do you think they get the gold? They get the gold from buying it. Buying it from illegal stores that bought in order to get this gold and then sell it for real money to these players. And that is a bad thing because, of course, it brings inflation and it kind of makes the game not really matter anymore because the gold is so very important in this kind of MMOs. And you can buy a lot of other items in the game from those, and it makes the game kind of pay to win. Sure, it's not allowed by Blizzard, but at some point when everyone is doing it, it ends up being something very something that makes the importance of the game, the relevance of the game, not really exist. And this is a very rare thing. It makes me not want to play the game. It makes a lot of people not care about the game at all. It's very hard for Blizzard to actually deal with the bots. I would definitely agree. So they have decided to just kill the whole GDKP thing, completely. That way, this unincentivizing people to buy, to go into GDKPs and purchasing gold to get those items. Of course, not everyone is at fault. The people that just play the game and want to go to GDKPs to make gold and everything are not really at fault. They're just playing the game. But at the end of the day, they are kind of indirectly participating in this gold buying, because the gold they're getting from their efforts, even though if they're not doing it on purpose, it's coming from people who actually bought the gold. So this is the way they're fixing it. Is it a good thing? It's probably gonna be overall a positive for what we have right now, as everyone, the inflation in gold in this Season of Discovery is pretty big, and not too much compared to other servers like Wrath of the Lich King, or Season of Mastery and other versions of Classic WoW. But it's definitely, it definitely will get there with time. So this will definitely stop it. And of course, it doesn't really affect it as much because this is only happening on level 20 to 40, if I'm correct, in Season 2 of Season of Discovery, which doesn't really matter that much. All the items that you get will eventually be reset, and the economy will have another reset. So even if it goes wrong, it doesn't really matter as much. Now, would I have rather something else happening? Yes, I would have rather, because I understand that killing, banning bots, it's really a kind of fool's errand, because you ban one, 50 million other ones are gonna come up instantly. But man, I would have really liked another type of way of fixing this issue, because look, GDKPs are kind of a part of the classic experience, Refarming the same raids over and over again with your friends to get gold is a very, very fun thing. And I would much rather if Blizzard would have focused on banning people who actually buy gold, because that way, less people are incentivized to bots, and we can still have GDKPs. Maybe. And this would be kind of an interesting thing, is like, banning GDKPs this time will make people be like, oh shit, I guess, kind of almost like destroy all of the operation of botting, not completely, but most of it. So people kind of like stop doing it, and then they can come back and be like, guys, you know what, GDKP, maybe we can bring it back, and we're just gonna heavily focus on monitoring the people who actually buy these items, and that way, they kind of like, you cut it from the, got it completely in this season, and the next season, after it's already been caught, they, give us a little bit more chance of, maybe you know, playing with this new with this old system, and hopefully it doesn't grow again into this horrible monster that it is right now. And maybe the people that are botting be like, oh, you know what, if we keep doing this, maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but maybe they'll be like, you know, if we keep doing this, they're gonna kill it again with GDKPs, you know, just banning them, and we're not gonna have anything. But I really hope they find a good way of making it so we have our cake on it too. No bots, no gold buying, or very, very little, because you'll never be able to completely get rid of it. But at the same time, still, you know, a system like GDKP or GDKP itself. I'm very curious to see what the new systems of pogging that we will get with, you know, with the new season. I'm sure that the players that play this season will find some other way of pogging and giving incentives to replay the same content. Will it be as good as GDKP? We'll have to see. But I'm very curious to see how the player base reacts to this and how they adapt. I'm also very happy that the Blizzard team clearly cares. I mean, at least the Classic team clearly cares about us and the future of the game, and it makes me very happy, and really makes me want to invest into this version of Classic WoW. And I'm very looking forward to the future. Maybe not everything will go fine this season, but I'm sure that eventually they'll find a way to make it work. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye-bye.